I have seen the future. They're going to try to kill you, especially if you... They don't tell you that part. Listen, I'm from the future. This is everything that's gonna happen. What's up, guys? Listen, I am here to tell you that I have seen the future for so many of you. One question I get asked all the time is, Eric, if you knew what it took and what was gonna happen on the path to becoming as successful, as wealthy, all the stuff that I have accomplished in my life, would you do it? Would you do it all over again? And guys, I gotta be honest with you, the answer is I don't know. I really don't. The loss of relationships, the betrayal, the jealousy and envy you receive from people, the target that's put on your back, the stress, the adversity, the never-ending problems, the legal issues. Anyone with high-level success understands what I'm talking about the process. So if I today could time travel back to 23-year-old Eric and sit down and say, listen, I'm from the future. This is everything that's gonna happen. These people, this is how it plays out. These things, this is how it plays out. This, all of it. It could spell it out. If I think back as 23-year-old Eric, starting the business and imagining, would I continue? Would I do it? Guys, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. The problem though, because it has sucked. It has been terrible. They don't tell you that part. Because as you look at your life, all you can really focus on is the things that you want, the things you want to accomplish, the things you want to possess, the stuff you want to get out of life. You have a hunger, you have a desire for more, right? You want to get after it and get all this stuff. And you're totally Pollyanna, meaning overly optimistic. One of my favorite words, and I'm guilty of it all the time. All I can see is the good. Until, the bombs just come fucking nonstop, one after the other. Life, because you subjected yourself to this path of wanting to be one of very few that has taken this road to achieve high-level success, just fucking punches you over and over and over, kicks your teeth down your fucking throat. And so if I knew the amount of pain, stress, never-ending problems that would come with reaching the levels that I reach, would I do it all over again? The answer is truly, I don't know. There's an argument to be made that if I could really understand it, then I likely would not. Maybe, just maybe, a life where I had a simple setup. You know, I have a construction and development background. I'd build a handful of houses, make $1 million, own a home, take a couple vacations, drive a nice new pickup truck that I trade in every 3 years. Got one of those steel toolboxes in the back. I got some fucking stupid dog that rides around with me everywhere. You know, sitting on a job site somewhere, talking to subcontractors and other GCs and just being one of the people. You know, maybe, just maybe, if I knew that's some version of the life would have been satisfied with, excuse me. But the reality is this, the hunger that we have, the people that want it all, the people that want to, guys, 2,000 years ago, 1,000 years ago, men like me, and many of you watching this video would have been on the back of a fucking horse with a sword and a fucking army taking over villages and small countries, waking up on the conquest for more, the conquest to just grow and just have to win every day, guys. You have to win. You have to get after it. If you have that in you, it's this balance of what do you do? How do you quiet that, knowing that fucking desire for more, just to grow, not because materialistic. I don't need more shit. I like the process. I like how it consistently develops me, sharpens my sword, makes me better, challenges me. How do you balance that? How do you reconcile a man's hunger, his desire for more, with the inevitable, guaranteed to happen, never-ending problems that are gonna come to try to destroy you? This is my from the future warning to all of you. If you go after it all, they're going to try to kill you. They're gonna come for you, especially if you come from nothing, especially if You didn't ask permission. You kicked the fucking door in, bow, and demanded a seat at the table. You said, motherfucker, I'm here, right? The world has something against that. Everybody wants to see you do well until you do better than them. Very, very, very few people in anyone's life can root them on, feel happiness and joy for their success, even when their success has eclipsed their own. That is a very emotionally developed and spiritually developed human. And if you have any of those in your life, hold them dearly because they're priceless. So, how do you balance these things? How do you balance your desire for wanting it all, to get up, to hunt, to kill, to play the game, with heeding the warning that look at some of the most successful people around. Read about them in the news. Matrix doesn't love those people, right? They come for them. And at every level, the problems get bigger, faster, and more complex over and over and over again. So even though the warning would give me a strong hesitancy, would I do it again? Knowing. I didn't know, guys. I was totally asleep to it. I had no fucking idea. Would I do it again knowing that what has played out and continues to play out was gonna happen for me? I'd love to tell you that I might go, whoa, time traveler Spoff, fuck. I appreciate the warning. Maybe I'm just gonna chill, avoid all that trouble. But the chances are that thing inside of me, that dog, right? You got it too, don't you? Wouldn't be able to just sit back. I'd probably go, fuck it. We'll figure it out. We'll get through it. It's a really interesting question. It's a really thought exercise to grapple with and think through, would I do it again? But when you get to the end result of like, the problems actually made me better. All of it. Every single battle left me a better version of myself. I developed this spiritual being having this human experience, growing over and over and over through trials and tribulations, embracing the stoic philosophy of amor fati, that everything in my life happens for a reason, good and bad, treating it like I chose all of it, that it comes to carve away pieces of me that are not meant to be there, like a sculptor carves away the excess clay to make a beautiful statue. That life is just this process of problems, fate, and adversity coming and stripping away all the stuff that's not meant for you to leave you how God would have you, right? So as difficult as a decision as it would be, I'd fucking do all of it over and over and over, again and again and again, knowing exactly what was gonna happen. And I'd smile through every bit of adversity. Because the fact is now I've had enough life experience that I know to continue going is nothing but more problems. Yet here I am doing it anyway. Guys, listen, I love you. I care about you. If you got value out of this video, you want to track with my journey, been in this game for a long time, here to provide value and to share my thoughts and help give a little insight of my experience coming from rock bottom, getting everywhere that I've gotten to with all of you. Make sure you throw a like on this video. Leave me a comment. I read all of them. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what your experience is. Subscribe to the channel. And if you want to connect, hit that link in the description. Let's fucking go. Love you guys.